What's up? I got a mod showcase today, and it's pretty cool. This one's made by Commander Cat, and it's called Classes. You'll see over in the bottom right here. Click on it. Basically how it works is each class, there's 3 of them. If you select it, it changes the game mode in a way that it gives you, well, pros and then cons. It's kind of similar to BTD5 specialty buildings, if you recall those. Those were tower specific, but it gave like buffs to boomerangs, like maybe being able to throw 2 rangs at the expense of making 1 monkey more expensive. And this is, well, not the same, but you can just read here, for example, we have the commander class, named after, I guess, the modder. And basically, here's what it does. It gives you an ability that, while it's active for 20 seconds, it gets 2x attacks for every tower, 4x for bomb shooters and mortars, Jesus, as well as 3x pierce and 3 more damage. That's pretty insane. Granted, there is a long cooldown, 120 plus around seconds. The only con is that balloons are a bit faster. If you look at the second class, this is called Necromancer, and this just buffs spooky towers. Zealy, more attack speed, wizards, the Prince of Darkness, more attack speed as well, and more graveyard. And all evil towers get a small buff too. And the con is that the cash gain is cut by 15%. And then this third class is Economist, basically increases all your cash gains at the expense of losing damage, pierce, and attack speed. Pretty interesting stuff. I think for this video, I'm gonna pick the Necromancer for no reason other than I feel like it. And hopefully I'm not overstepping my boundaries here, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this on a CHIMPS map, on a modded map in fact, and this one's pretty hard. This is a Bloons Monkey City map, for those who remember, and it's called Treasure Trove. 3 entrances, 3 exits, and the pathing is pretty short. So the reason why this might be hard is that, well, we have 15% less cash to work with, which on CHIMPS mode, well, that's really bad because, well, you don't have any income generating sources. So I would assume this run is going to be pretty difficult up until we can at least get a Necromancer, at which point maybe the run will be easier because we'll have more to work with. Now this round, I'm just going to switch it on last for a bit, and we're good. Okay, I think I'm going to go for a sniper next. Good global range. Don't forget about Azelia's increased attack speed too. That should hopefully help a lot for early. Set her over on strong. So I, for one, would love to be able to go for a wall of fire right about now. Hopefully, if once I upgrade it, it'll land on the right side. Around that triple intersection would be nice and juicy. So if I buy it now, oh, that kind of misses a little bit. But the thing is, I think it still gets the bottom entrance over here as it clips. And I think on every track, it'll at least go through once, because you see the white balloons take a loop around there. And also, dang it, I think a simple restart is all we need there. Very nice. I will almost certainly need something else for the early game here, so why don't we just go for the trusty, I don't know, 030 Druid, or rather 130, so that works on the light balloons. So while we're just saving up for the early game here, I kind of wonder what they mean by evil towers. What constitutes an evil tower? I think it's safe to say maybe Avatar Wrath. It looks pretty angry. I would maybe try to go for that after I get to Prince of Darkness. But other than that, I'm not sure. Maybe Eventual True Sun God, but that's obviously not affordable here on CHIMPS mode, so that's out of the equation. When I think Evil Tower, I just kind of think Angry Towers, which I think I made a video before, and I think what I included was like Embrittlement. Super Brittle, you know, it has a pretty angry face here, but I don't know if that would be considered evil. There's really no way to know, since it's not described here. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't matter too much, because I'm just hoping that the benefits to the wizards and Azalea can help us beat this game mode here. So there's the Necromancer, and it's supposed to hold 5 or 1,000 graveyard, because the previous high was 500, now it's doubled, and it should be spawning at double the speed. I honestly can't tell if this is twice as the amount of zombie balloons that is normally spawning. To me, it looks like... No, it definitely looks like more than normal. Is that double, though? I guess it's supposed to be. Either way, let's see if zombie balloons can beat him up. Oh, right. This is the shortest path, so probably not, right? Bit short. Well, I did say I potentially want to go for an Avatar Wrath, so I guess we could start with an 013 Druid Wrath, and then go from there. Now we should have enough, right? Yeah. Did you see that? Necromancer just ate up all the insides right there. Now, it would be pretty funny if you could save up straight up to a Prince of Darkness, but I don't know. The 50s are kind of hard. if I don't buy anything else, I will afford it by, like, late 50s. But yeah, this is almost certainly buffed a lot. You can tell. There is no way that I recall an 024 wizard normally does as well. Yeah, I think I can just save up for it. Wow. Perhaps this class might be a little bit too strong. Oh, wait. I lost 2 yellows there. By the way, if I recall, the necromancer is actually a bit RNG, because if you look at the stats for it, each pierce of the zombie balloon actually ranges between, I believe, 2 and 11. So sometimes all I gotta do is just restart a round, and it works, just like 54 there. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fascinating. I didn't realize it was random until just recently, and yeah, would you look at that? We can just straight up buy a pod on this expert map. I couldn't even tell that I was making 50% less money, because the fact that I was able to get this so quickly. But it is, if you look carefully, look at the end of round cash if you want to see that the cash modifier is working. I think at the start, you make 100 plus round dollars at the end of each round, if you guys didn't know. So end of round 6, which is first round chimps mode, is 106 cash. If you look carefully, I probably made like 80 something cash instead. Yeah, just some food for thought for ya. Anyways, we're here over in 76, 77, 28k and counting. I'm probably just gonna hold the catch and see really how long I can survive here. Because the way it's looking, I could probably just buy the Avatar Wrath straight up, but let me see first. I guess the ZMG could be a problem. Actually, no, I have Hex. I'll just use it, because it does one-shot one ZMG entirely, as you saw there. Okay, round 83 here. Okay, we're leaking to Fortified Ceram, so it's always that path, eh? The shortest one. We're really close to buying Avatar Wrath, but we're just a couple rounds short. Hopefully this Jungle Jump should help. It does increase the attack speed of the zombie attacks too. So yeah, let's see if that 15% makes a difference. And looks like, yeah, very clearly difference. And I think we'll just go ahead and buy it now. There's the Avatar Wrath. We'll just go ahead and super buff it for the rest of the game. Can't really tell, again, how much of a buff it's actually getting. But if it's small, then yeah, we probably wouldn't be able to notice it from the naked eye. Well, here's our 5th Paw Plus, so we now have, wait, actually this is 4. This is not in range. I think it's missing a little bit. Alright, fine. Drop a village, and there we go. There's 5 stacks on our Avatar Wrath. And an Alk buff as well, just to help out a little bit. It sure does look like the rest of the game here will be a breeze. Let me just see. That was 95 looking. Again, another very easy round. That pod is just carrying with this ramp cleanup, because, yeah, right now the Druid is basically doing all the mob damage, and this guy's cleaning up. Again, since I have excess cash, I might as well just go for the usual support stuff like Moab Blue, Moab Press, just to secure the dub even more. And well, let's just see how much of a breeze 98 is. I probably should be using the Hex ability, so that I don't have to worry about ZMG insides, and yeah. I think this is pretty broken, guys. 1 million pops. Keep in mind, the Avatar doesn't even have DT popping, and okay, that does kill us there. Well, that's why, luckily, I saved enough money for this MIB, right? Oh, I didn't. Perhaps maybe we could try a Mob Shove, because it seems like it's the left DDT that is killing us. So if you slow it, so the pod, it's time to attack. Nope, there's too many of them. Okay, this might be a silly idea, but it might just work. So if we spam AMDs around the Druids, some of them could land on the Avatar Wrath and allow it to pop DDTs with Random Scanner, just to make it more reliable. Don't need to buy in a Shimmer, you know. And nope. I really just bricked my run here, didn't I? Let's try a Hail Mary. How about a Sticky Bomb? I doubt it pops in time, though, right? Yeah, that DT just runs through. Yeah, someone around me not to get too cocky next time, because this run is pretty much done. I can't go for any of the main stuff that would work, like shrapnel shots, or main mob, rather. Simply just not affordable, and yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and have to start from scratch here. Whoops. So the good news here is that our mistakes are easily fixable. So now what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna buy that MIB ahead of time, along with the discount village, just to save you know, a bit more money. There we go. And honestly, I'm now just realizing that 15% less cash actually hurt us, because if I was just short like $500 of important upgrades like that MIB or that main mob last round, then yeah. That's unlucky. Now, I went for a different build order this game. I went for the Shrapnel main mob first, so that means I can't quite afford this Avatar Wrath yet. which might be a problem, because if I can't beat this round, then I'm kind of screwed. Please, Mopex. Hopefully the pot clean up all these emojis here. The thing is, like, they see the Straddle Shot's helping out because it gives more time for the zombies to, I guess, do more damage in the radius. And there it is. There's the AOW. Now, if we could just beat the other hard rounds like 98, then I think we're in the clear. Actually, round 100 might still be a bit tough because the thing is, there's a very small radius for this Avatar Wrath to do damage in for the bad. So maybe I'll save more money for, like, I don't know, a Spike Storm. Also, I don't know how 97 was leaking balloons, but I guess I gotta do a bit of targeting with the AOW on first. Back to strong now. And it should be good, right? We're not quite spawning up zombies, okay. Okay, hopefully one Mob Glue and one more Populus will do the job. Because right now I really gotta start saving money for around 100. So ideally not spend too much more. Maybe a couple more Populus at most. I think we're barely hanging on here. Come on, RNG pod. Nice. Also, I should mention if you see a lot of freezing throughout this video, that's just due to mods not being too friendly as of this update. Caused a lot of lag. Now, I feel like we're gonna leak on this round. I'm trying to maybe save Hex. Maybe I could save for 99. Nope, we're dead. I think I'm allowed to maybe get one more Populus. Hopefully that's okay. No more after this, though. I actually think, right, I have to remember the reduced cost, or the reduced money I get. I don't actually think I can go for a Spike Storm at this point, so... Crap, I don't know. Dead again. You know what, screw it, let's just go for the Mopex. I don't think we'll need it for 99 anyways, and it doesn't work for 100 because we don't have level 20 Zeely. Although maybe we could buy it now, we're not gonna get it in time. Just please, Zeely. Let's see if our Mopex made a difference. I see balloons leaking, kind of, close to. I think we're in the clear though now. Okay, oh my god, 3 ceramics? You gotta be kidding me. Ceramics, please. The thing is, cleanup is hard because the Avatar Wrath strength goes so much weaker, so we end up leaking the stuff like that. Okay, I don't want to count my blessings just yet, but it seems like this run is the run. Okay, we made it through, so 10k this round. Oh wait, I should probably pre-buy Spike Storm, right? If I can afford it, yeah, I can. Cool. So please beat this round. Shrapnel shot. Mib. There's no way I just lost to a zebra balloon. Come on, RNG. Please. Okay, there we go. So, what else can I do? How about AMD? Activate Spike Storm. How much damage does it really do? That's not really a lot. 2,000, but hopefully AOW can clean up. I just remembered also, maybe I shouldn't have spent money on Spike Storm. If it only did 3k, maybe getting more Populus would have been nice. Oh, I'm certainly dead. Perhaps if I only get one Spike Storm this round, it might be beneficial to wait till it's about to pop and then use it. That makes sense. That doesn't mean we'll pop it later though, but I mean like now. So that it beats DATs, like that. Oh my god. And then now we just Hex. Now we just Hex, guys, alright? Now. There it is. GG. That was much harder than I anticipated it to be. Granted, the first 98 rounds were a piece of cake. It was just, I guess, right at the last rounds where we just needed a bit more money, but it couldn't push through. But yeah, overall quite simple, but interesting mod. It just changes up the game enough in a way to, I suppose, shake it up and make things interesting. So that's cool. Looking forward to see if there's possibly more classes we cover, and of course, there's still 2 existing classes that I didn't cover yet. So maybe if you want to see those, stay tuned and I may cover them. But for now, yeah, that is the Necromancer class. Hope you enjoyed the showcase. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.